First of all, we have to look at the population of India. How many of them are literate and how many of them have computer access? I think we would be second to China in terms of internet access because of our population. The best way to go digital right now for our country is through mobile applications. The second would be through smart TVs, which is slowly catching up. Currently, a smart TV costs somewhere around 80 to 90,000 rupees, so it's not affordable for the middleman. But a mobile phone, a smartphone, definitely is. So digital marketing has a lot of scope in India. In fact, most bookings today, travel bookings, are done online. I'm not referring to flight bookings, I'm referring to train bookings. So we are seeing a micro sector developing at a very rapid pace in terms of digital. In fact, according to sources in the industry, by 2014, 40% of the advertising market is going to be owned by digital, which is a huge, huge leap and jump for digital industry within the last 5 years. First of all, as a professor of North Point Center of Learning, our course is very unique because we have no affiliation to any B school. Although we are, our whole program of 11 months serves as a mini MBA program. We are partnered with 16 top agencies, including digital ones, right from New York to Mumbai, where our students only undergo practical knowledge. We don't have any bookish knowledge. No textbooks are allowed on campus. It's just executives, managing directors, vice presidents who are coming there and teaching on a day-to-day basis. Apart from that, 3 months is compulsory. You have to intern with one of the 16 partnered agencies or any other agency which we can request for the same. And that the whole idea is to build actionable knowledge. When you build actionable knowledge, from day one, you don't need to undergo a training process. You are starting your work and you already know who your manager is. You already know what kind of challenges and obstacles you face in real life. Otherwise, what happens, say for example, XYZ author writes a case study or a textbook in marketing or advertising, sitting somewhere, God knows, maybe in some other country, who has no idea about the Indian scenario, and we are taught to by heart that and write it and vomit it out in our exams, but that doesn't serve any purpose. So we are running a digital course for 11 months, and hopefully we should be able to bridge this gap. Many other institutes are also trying to do similar things, but of course they are bound by university regulations and so on. We don't plan to tie up with any university because we are bound by their regulations. And what I've seen I've taught in London, I've taught in Dubai, and I've been taught in Mumbai, MBA students. What I've seen is that I'm not trying to debrand any university, but the university follows a very rigid system which is appealing to the middle class and the overall population of India. It's based on that, so that it's going to a mass medium. But the disadvantage in that is it's too theoretical. The syllabus needs to be revised, and it's not at all practical in terms of when I go to a job, I can't define what is marketing by a so-called famous author. I need to give examples of what marketing is, how it can change a company. That's what is required today. And I don't know whether university affiliated courses bridge that gap or not. That is the question which yet remains to be seen in India. And I am optimistic that many institutes are trying ways and unique ways of combating this overall system. We don't want to fill seats. So we even will go with a batch of 11 students, or we can go to a batch of 30 students. 30 students are our maximum. And what we have seen overall is that when we don't try to focus on profits, we find a lot of knowledge sharing, and the student can also give back to the college. Coming back to criteria, we have a North Point selection test. In terms of advertising or digital, you have a creative copy content test. From the digital front, you have a web template test as to how you can. Digital is all about Facebook and social media platforms and mobile applications. So how can you use that in order to to use some creative element in that? And followed by that is a GDPI. Once that is done and you've cleared all of that, only then can you join North Point. So it is in a way a fail-safe method, to ensure that we only get quality students and we deliver quality to the industry.